Welcome to Beat the Number. This is the NBA Morning Edition. My name is Abby. For Monday, March the 31st, we're just here to discuss about 4 games or so in the association, the National Basketball. Again, this odds are courtesy of oddslogic.com. Again, this is for the latest line moves, totals, and the injury report. This is oddslogic.com. First game we're going to look at here is Utah and the Charlotte Hornets. We'll look at that game. Total it's -2. Utah total 223. It's come all the way down. We're seeing ones on the board, and it's come down to 219.5 to 220. So we're gonna look into this game further. Then we're gonna check the injury report for this game. That's Utah and Charlotte. Look into this one here. One moment. So look where the action is. It's pretty quiet. Nothing so far. Pretty quiet. So look at the injury report for both teams. That's Utah and Charlotte. I'm sorry, Utah and is it Charlotte? Yeah, Utah and Charlotte. Yeah, I believe Charlotte played last night, so they're on a back-to-back. I believe they played yesterday. Yeah, they played yesterday, so they're on a back-to-back. Let's see. Josh Green's shoulder, questionable to play Monday versus Utah. Lauri Markkanen, personal. He's out for personal reasons, out Monday at Charlotte. Walker Kessler, illness, is out for this game. Colin Sexton, pelvis, questionable to play Monday at Charlotte, so he's 50-50. Those are the main ones. LaMelo Ball, as you know, is out for the season. John Collins, out indefinitely. Trey Mann, out indefinitely with back issues. Grant Williams, as you know, is out for the season. So we're going to look into this matchup further. That's Charlotte and Utah. Seven and 3 head-to-head. They played earlier this year, January 15th in Utah. Utah was a 5.5-point underdog. Utah was a 5-point underdog. They covered, but the Charlotte won 117 to 112. It went over the total, 222.5. So this is the second meeting now. So this is a revenge spot here in Charlotte, a revenge spot for them. Revenge spot for Utah. Revenge spot for Utah on this spot. So this is a revenge spot. So Utah 1-9 last, 10-3-7 against the spread, 4-6 to the under. Utah's last 5 straight games, they're 0-5, and they are 2-3 to the under. This is the second game of a road trip for Utah. They're on a 5-game road trip. This is the second one. So Charlotte, meanwhile, 2-8 last 10, 2-8 against the spread, 5-5 to the over-under. Charlotte's also lost 5 straight games. They're 0-5 and 3-2 to the over. For me, this is the first game back off of a road trip for Charlotte, so I like to fade these kind of teams. I like to fade teams off a road trip. So for me in this game, I'm not going to touch this side because this is basically a toss-up. The only way I can play this game, I have to look. For me, let me look at this carefully here. It's a zigzag to the over/under. The over/under is a zigzag. So for me, I got to look at the under in this game. I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna take the under because the head-to-head has been a zigzag. The total's been a zigzag. So for me, I got to look at the under. Under It's at 220 now from 219. I like the under. I'm going to take the under in this game. That's the only way for me to play it. So for me, I like the under here. Under to 220. I'm going to go with that in this game. I know it's gone up to 220, like I said, but I'm taking the under in this game. I'm gonna go with that. The next game for me, the second game, will be we'll look at Miami and Washington. I'm gonna look at Miami and Washington. Yeah, Miami and Washington. We'll look at this one here. Open up 6.5, total 220, and now it's going all the way to 8.5. I'm gonna say it'll get to 9 points soon. It's like 8.5, but it's gonna get to 9. I'm thinking that. And the total's gone from 220 all the way to 221.5. I'll look at the line history in this one and where the sharps and squares are for this game. It's been pretty quiet. Yeah, so nothing here to report. No action on the side of the total for these for the public and sharps. So we'll look at the injury report for both of these teams. That's Miami and Washington. So Corey Kispert, thumb, questionable to play Monday versus Miami. He's 50-50. Chris Middleton will be out. He's downgraded to being out for this game. He has a knee issue. Keyshawn George, ankle, downgraded to out versus Miami. He's not going to be playing. Miami, Kevin Love's out for personal reasons. He's been out for a long time. Duncan Robinson, out, back issues, Monday. Andrew Wiggins is out, Monday at Washington. A lot of guys are out. Wow. Yeah, a lot of guys are out of the lineup. BL Koulibaly, neck is out indefinitely. Oh, man. Nikola Jovic, hand out indefinitely. He's been out for a long time. Malcolm Brogdon, leg out indefinitely. He's been out for a while. Drew Smith out for the season, Achilles. That's it. It's a big lineup, lot of missing pieces on both sides. Miami, Washington. Let's look at this one. They've already played twice already. First game was in Washington. Miami won 118-98. They covered the 10 points. Was under 224. Second game in Miami. They played earlier this month, March 3rd, about 3 weeks ago. And Miami won 106-98. They covered, and it was under 217. So this is a third meeting now. Third meeting back in Washington. Miami 4-6 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 5-5 to the over/under. Miami's won 4 straight games as a favorite. They've covered 3 straight. They've covered 3 in a row as a favorite, but they've won 4 straight, 4-1 last 5, and 2-3 to the under. Miami. As for Washington, 3-7 last 10, 3-7 against the spread, 7-2 to the 7-2-1 to the over. Washington 1-4 last 5 games, 3-1-1 to the over. Let's look at this here. Miami, Washington. It's gone to 220. The only way I can look at this game, Miami, Washington. I'm gonna have to take the under here. I like the under here. I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the under 221. Under 221. I think Miami's defense. Well, they got Boston next. Let me see something. Oh, they got Boston next at home. Oh, they got the Celtics. This is a look ahead spot here. They gotta travel to Boston. Oh boy. This might be a look ahead spot here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm still gonna take the under. I'm still going with the under. I think Miami's defense. I think Miami's been playing some good defense. They've been playing some very good defense the last 4 games. The winning streak, they've been 2-2 to the even over under. So I think their defense. I think their defense is going to carry them in this game because they've been playing some good, especially on the road. On the road, they're like 1-2 to the under in the last few road games on the road. So I feel in this game here, they've won both games and they've kept Washington under. They've kept them under the points in both of these games. So defensively, Miami's done a good job defensively on these guys. So I like the under here. I like the under 221. Or yeah, 221. So 220. I like the under. That's my play on this game. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna play that one. Under 221. Nothing on the side. I'm just gonna play that. The next game we're gonna look at here. We'll take a look at Sacramento, Indiana. Sacramento, Indiana. It's -4 Indiana. Total 235. Right now it's gone all the way to 6. We're at 6 right now. 5.5's gone to 6 in this game. It's gone all the way to 6. And the total is come down to 234. We're seeing 235, but it's down to 234. So we'll look into this game a bit further just to see what's going on. We'll look at the injury report first in this game. Let's see. Indiana and Sacramento. So Benedict Mathurin is out Monday versus Sacramento with a calf injury. So far, the only player in Indiana. I think Sacramento's got a healthy lineup. They got a healthy squad. We're looking at Indiana. He's the only one that's out, Mathurin. Everybody else looks like they're healthy. Yep, everybody else out. Isaiah Jackson's out indefinitely. That's it with Achilles, but everybody else is healthy. So we'll look at this game further. Indiana, Sacramento. They already played early last year. That was beginning of the year, this season. So December 22nd, they played in Sacramento. Sacramento was a 3-point favorite. Indiana covered and won 122.95. It was under 234.5, this one. Yep, it was under 234.5 for that game. Now, this is the second game. So it's 3-7 last 10, 3-7 against the spread, 5-5 to the over-under. Sacramento here, 1-4 last 5 games, and there's 1-4 to the under. So Sacramento playing to the under this series so far. Indiana off a 2-game road trip. They're basically 3-2 last 5 games, 3-2 to the over. First game was under in this series. Yeah, Sacramento not putting up offensive numbers. Man. So they've been struggling offensively. They got Indiana. Man, the Kings' offense. Yeah, it'd have to be the Pacers here. Pacers for me, -5.5. It's even going to 6, so it looks like it's heading in the right direction. So I like Indiana 5.5 here to cover it. Like I said, the number's heading in the right direction. Sacramento struggling offensively. They're not really putting up a lot of points. Kings struggling offensively, like you said. They're not really putting up a lot. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm just looking here for a second. Hold on. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like Indiana 5.5. I'm looking. I was pausing a little bit because I'm looking at this Sacramento team total. I might look into a team total here for this game. Not sure yet, but I'm looking into that. Indiana minus 5.5, 6, and the Sacramento team total. I'm looking into that as well for tomorrow. Might have that as a client play. I'm not sure yet, but I'm looking into that team total Sacramento. We're gonna see. We'll see how it plays out. But for now, it's Indiana minus. I like Indiana minus 5.5 here on the points. All right, so we went through. Let me see how many games we did. Utah, Charlotte, Miami, Washington, Sacramento. The last game we're gonna do here. We're gonna look at Houston and the Lakers. We'll take a look at Houston and the Lakers. That'll be the last one we're gonna take a look at. Lakers open up 3.5-point favorites, total 225.5. Houston on a back-to-back. This is their second game in 2 nights. And right now the line's at 5. All the way up to 5. We're seeing some 5.5s, but mainly 5s on the board. So and the total we're seeing 226. So we'll look into this further. We'll see where the public and the sharps are for this game. It's been pretty quiet. Yeah, it's been a little quiet. So we'll look into this game further. That's the Lakers and Houston. So Lakers and Houston, we're going to look into that now. So Maxi Kleber is out with the foot injury. That's it. Nothing else to report. And we'll look into this one here further. They've already played earlier this year in Houston. That was back in January. And Houston was a 4.5-point favorite. The Lakers covered and won 119. Actually, the Lakers covered and Lakers lost 119 to 115. It was over 217. And this will be the second meeting. This one is in LA. So Houston overall 9-1 last 10, 4-6 against the spread, 7-2-1 to the over. This is the third game. This is the third road game for Houston. Remember, they're on a back-to-back, third and final road game. They've won 3 straight games, so they're 4-1 last 5 games. Houston, and are 3-1-1 to the over. Lakers 5-5 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. 2-3 last 5 games, Lakers, and 4-1 to the over. So both teams right now are playing to the over. Um, they've already played. Huh. Yeah, the only way I can look, um, I gotta take the Lakers here -5. Um, yeah, -5 Lakers. Houston's on a back-to-back. I know they've won 3 straight games, but I gotta take the Lakers here. This is a situational spot here, where the Lakers are catching Houston at the right time. Um, so situationally, I like the Lakers here in this spot. This is the way to go in this game. Um, yeah, this is the way to play this game. The Lakers lost the first game to these guys. I think the Lakers cover here at home, -5. I like them here. Um, Now it is going at 5.5. So if you like the Lakers, you want to get them at 4.5 right away before it gets to 5.5. So if you like the Lakers like myself, you get them at the 4.5, 5 before it gets to 5.5. Okay, it's right now it's heading in that direction. We're seeing some 5.5s come up in this game. So yeah, you wanna get that 5 before it gets to 5.5. That's for sure. You definitely want to get that. All right, and that's it for the Beat the Number morning edition. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Abby. Again, whether you fade or follow these picks, it's up to you. Again, I look at the games, make my assessment, and make my choice, and I just go with what I feel and what I like. Again, hit the like and subscribe button for more of these picks and plays for the totals and the spreads, and then go to the description at the bottom, www.sportsmemo.com. Go to Abby's Sports Picks. Again, I'm going to have 2 client plays today, both in the NBA. Some client plays, two client plays in the NBA I'm going to have. So go there, take advantage of the client plays that we have for this Monday, for Monday's action. Again, it's a good opportunity here to increase your bankroll and to cash some tickets on these 2 client plays that I have. I'm rolling them out after 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on Monday, so check that out. That's www.sportsmemo.com. Go to Abby's Sports Picks. We got a 7-day package, daily picks, daily client plays. We have going at sportsmemo.com. All right, and again, hit the like and subscribe button for more of these plays. Again, good luck to you guys. Again, stay tuned. Again, we have the player prop show this afternoon for the player props. We're going to have that today, so stay tuned for that. Until then, stay true to yourself, stay blessed, stay humble, believe in yourself. Good luck to you guys. Peace. I'm gone.